CDP just pointing out, big game today, take a point, and we need another performance like Tuesday nights at Whitby. It was excellent, it sounded excellent. I wasn't able to make it. We're underway though, and it's the Lions who punt the ball up into the South Shields half early doors, but it's won back by the visitors. Turning over the halfway line, George Smith steps up and makes a well-timed challenge to return the ball. The main one, of course, is FC United versus Hyde. Hyde lead in that one by 1-0. 0-0 here. And the ball over the top to Whitham. Whitham on the edge of the area. Laid off here. Picked up by Daly. He might have a shot. He might regret that, though, because he skied the ball high and into the netting behind the goal. Swiftly throws the ball out of play with a misjudged pass. Guiseley recover. Daly down the right-hand side. Infield here. Nice ball into Cassidy. Edge of the area, though. Not room for a shot. Whitham with a little back heel. Just past the upright and wide. But that was a lovely move. Quickly down the right-hand side. Jake Cassidy collected. Edge of the penalty area. Down towards about level with the 6-yard box. Played it across the face of goal. Lewis Whitham did well. South Shields again pick up the ball on this left-hand side with Broadbent. Good cross into the box. Meppen Walters is there to be equal to it, but the Lions don't completely clear the lines. The shot comes in from distance there from Smith. Might fall here for Assoy. His shot saved at the near post there by Mason, and then the ball played out for a South Shields throw on the right-hand side. But the second phase constantly being recovered in this passage of play by the visitors. Liddell. Ball forward, just collected once again. And played forward here towards Mongoy, who's in the penalty area. He lays it back here, and a shot comes in there from Mackenzie Heaney. Good save again from Cam Mason, this time at the other post, and this time another corner is the result. And the Lions now are under all sorts of pressure here. 16 minutes gone, 0-0. Square to Whelan. Whelan looks ahead of him, goes to the left-hand side where Whitham collects the ball. Angle of the penalty area now. Tries to get past his man. Does so. Good bit of trickery. Left foot cross in towards the back post. Nobody there, though, to get on the end of that one. It was the right move from Whitham.
That's good for us. You know, we were under pressure. We've ridden that out, and it's settled down again a bit now.
Take no goals in this game. Absolutely would take no goals. A good home draw here would be excellent, but we might get better. A little ricochet into the box. Chance for Lee Whelan. Takes a shot. Snatched at it as he had to, really, because the ricochet bounced towards him on the edge of the 6-yard box. Maybe just got underneath it and the ball fired wide, but Whelan looking sharp, looking for the opportunity.
On the ball, loads of tackles flying in, leading to this free kick.
It's played in by George Smith. It lands in the area, just looked like it could fall anywhere, but unfortunately from our perspective it was Miles Boney who was the man on hand just to collect it. It didn't present itself well, did it?
Oh, look, I hope he tweaked his groin or something there, because otherwise he's literally diving to try and get a player sent off, and we don't want to see that.
Well, that marks the end of the first half. It's been a pretty cagey affair. Both sides have had the ball in the penalty area, created some dangerous opportunities, but clear-cut chances have been fairly thin on the ground. As it is, it's a good sign for the Lions. We've shown our worth against a very strong South Shields side in this first half. And at the break, there is no breakthrough. It's Guiseley 0, South Shields 0. Guys are out. We're all ready to go for the second period. And the ball moved swiftly into the feet of Assoy as he presses up the field. The ball picked up here by Chippendale. Tackled by Briggs, and the Lions get a throw. Coker will complete the clearance, gets it into the South Shields half. Nodded on brilliantly by Murphy, collects the ball, plays it into the area. It's just a little bit ahead of Cassidy. The challenge comes in and fires the ball out of play on the other side, and it will be a Guiseley throw, taking the game to the team at the top. But a little bit of class here. Sees Gary Liddell run forward now for South Shields, out to the left-hand side. Geordie Mongoy, edge of the penalty area now, just with Coker to beat. Coker slides in, good tackle, but at the expense of a corner. And it was a simple little 1-2 in that centre circle. It just set Liddell on his way. Inside as they attack the Guiseley goal, shooting towards the scoreboard end of the ground. The ball whipped in, headed away on the edge of the 6-yard box, still not cleared, headed away again. I think that time it was Cassidy in there trying to do the centre-half's job, as it was going goal-bound, not with great pace, to be fair. Ball played into the box and collected by Cam Mason, who's going to have the wind in his face, as well as the driving rain too. It lays it back here, cross comes in, Smith into the box, it's a decent ball, header towards the back post, Chippendale will take a shot, cleared off the line by the defender, great headed clearance, second effort comes in, lunging challenge to deny the Lions once again. Chippendale back to try and win this one back off Mongoy, but Mongoy was doing well to defend from the front there, and the ball goes out of play and it will be a South Shields throw. But an excellent effort there from the Lions and a really well placed shot there from Callum Chippendale, but headed off the line and away, and it's still 0-0 here.
The fine middle-aged gentleman we've signed in midweek. I'm so intrigued to see what he is.
Free kick though to defend here. The ball played into the box, headed away by Courtney Meppen-Walters. Not completely though. Played back into the area. That was a dangerous ball there from Thomas Broadbent. He sort of floated it along.
Toying with my heart. I want to see. I want to see if it's not too late for me to be a footballer.
I've been playing Super Vets football. It's been great fun. Absolutely loving it. Now the ball's with Guiseley. It's a long-range shot comes in. The goalkeeper just spurns it. And Guiseley have a second chance. Callum Chippendale gets the ball into the box. Oh, it's almost towards Whelan, but he can't get it under control. Ross Daly recovers well. Needs to find a pass out to give Coker the chance to maybe to cross into the box. Reasonable ball, just a bit beyond everyone, and it's going to be defended and cleared, and just a little bit too far away from Mongoy to collect, and it's out for a Guiseley throw. Kick. Gets the ball up and towards the edge of the penalty area. Whitham's on it, trying to get past his man. And a penalty's been given! Now from this angle it didn't look obvious straight away. Whitham had managed to jinx his way past two. Looked like he was clear of them. Almost looked like he might have slipped in the box from this angle, but the referee saw something very close, and the Lions have a spot kick. For a long time to get on this, 13 minutes to go. He toots, he scores! Lions have the lead! Guiseley take first blood in this game against the league leaders. Lewis Whitham, calm as you like from the spot kick. Guiseley 1, South Shields 0.
He had to wait an awfully long time for that kick. He held his nerve, keeper went the right way, but it was underneath him, right into the corner. Good penalty, good goal at a good moment in this game.
And Guiseley should be able to clear, but that's a poor clearance from Smith because he slips under the wet turf. The ball goes in towards the edge of the area. It's a little bit hurried from Guiseley. A lot more pressure and pace from South Shields now. This is going to be a tough last 10 minutes for Guiseley if we're going to hold out against this top side.
Come back after today's results.
Now it's again South Shields, Dylan Mottley Henry, who's played his ball past Coker, goes across the face of goal, tries to cross it onto the head. I think of
after Whitby on Tuesday, Paul, you said that was the best performance of the season. Topped it today?
I think it's probably pretty similar. I think the weather changed at half time when we was playing against the wind, but we actually played better second half. I thought Whitby, for the travel and the disruption that we've had, was a great performance, a great character. I thought, listen, that's what we're building. We're building great performances, great character. I thought today we've got everything right. The shape, the discipline, Cass getting minutes on the pitch, Colin working his socks off up top. But for me, listen, I think we deserved everything we got out of the game. I thought, yeah, there's probably spells of 10, 15 minutes of each half that they sort of looked dangerous, but after that, I thought they dominated the game.
And second half, as you say, Whitham came on strong against the wind, and we dominated, didn't we?
Yeah. So we worked on stuff, and we sent stuff out to the lads to say how we could break them down. Listen, a very good team. They're a full-time team. My biggest plaudit for all them lads there is we've played Saturday as they have, and then they've had Tuesday and all week to prepare for this. We've gone to Whitby and then obviously had 2 or 3 days to recover and put a performance like that. But again, it's momentum. I said this when we first come here, and I don't want to start getting carried away just because we've won a few games. This football club should be near the top of this league and pushing South Shields and pushing teams like that. We've got enough ability in there. I think we're bringing some steel in now, but let's not start counting our corner light, because we're still a long way to go. We still want to get pushed for them playoffs. We still want to push and stay up that league we can. Great crowd on today. Hope we can keep hold of them and going forward, obviously, on to Tuesday night.
And you talked about the need for a blend of youth and experience. It's very noticeable that Courtney Meppen Walter is a real organiser at the back, isn't he? And then you've got the energy all around him. You know?
Yeah, listen, we've just, without putting too much out there, we just agreed to keep Courtney now to the end of the season. So that's a massive plus for us. I think you've seen him today. I think he's got better in each match. As you can see, he's never the fittest player in the world, but what an absolute warrior he was there at the back, and he has been on Tuesday, and I think he's added something in the dressing room, he's added something on the pitch, and long may that continue. I think all the back four today, even Echo coming to play as a right back, I thought he was outstanding.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Echo. Is that something he has in his locker, or is it just a one-off today?
No, listen, for me, Quan's played quite a lot of games. We thought the way they're going to play today and the way they're going to push us, I thought Echo probably suited a little bit more what we wanted to do. He came on the other night, did really well. So listen, we played. It could have gone either way. Don't get me wrong. It's not a tactical masterclass. It's we've put him there because we know what he can do. I thought he did reasonably well, and again, he's kept a clean sheet. I think that's 4 in 5 that we kept clean sheet wise, isn't it?
Yeah. And after we scored, are we happy with our game management for the rest of the game? We seem to hold him out well.
Yeah. Listen, I think they sent the keeper up. They sent the full back up to play it up there, and I can't remember having a shot in the last half an hour. Can we? Did have a shot on goal really of any significance? So for me, again, we've managed it well. We managed it well the other night, and that's what you've got to do in this league. You've got to manage games well and get to take your chances. Lewis has got the penalty, scored the penalty, and that's what he can do. Yeah. But let's not take it away from the other lads who've worked the tripe off. For me, Cass had come back, not played for 6 weeks, worked hard, put people under pressure, and again, I think he's set the platform for what we did at the end.
And just talking about the penalty, I mean, they indulged in a lot of gamesmanship before that penalty, didn't they? Which probably showed how desperate they were, actually.
Well, that's what they do. Listen, at the end of the day, you find a way of winning a game, and they've got very good experienced players, and that's why they're full time and they get paid well. But I think, like I say, I think we managed it well. We've got the ball in good areas second half. I think, again, about sounding like a broken record, I think we deserve everything we got out of the game.
And just to finish, Paul, if we could ask you for a few squad updates, because people are always asking me. Nat Cross is back from loan now, is he, from Doncaster?
No, we can't. It's an FA. At the moment in time, we can't play him because it's something to do with the FA and the loan agreement. So I think he's going to be up on the 21st. So that's what the reason he's been with us, but not in the squad.
Right. And you just mentioned that Courtney Meppen Walter is now staying to the end of the season.
Yeah, I think apart from listening, I hope we aren't to come, but we've agreed everything, and hopefully that can be done and dusted. And
I think I saw Spencer Harris out with his kit on today, so is he improving towards fitness?
No, Spen won't play again this season. I think he's got to have an operation, unfortunately. So we'll have to see where that one goes, but I'll be very surprised to see Spen on the pitch, which again is a big blow because he's another lad that great in the dressing room, great on the pitch, but we've just got to get over that.
And Zach Durnley, you reckon, was a couple of weeks off, is it?
Well, he should be back. I think he'll be training with us next week. Zach's, again, he's got a lot to do now to get in the squad. We've got a lot to do to get in the team, but it's another forward that we've brought in. I thought Shane come on, did really well, looked lively. But we want competition for places. As I said when we came in, if people are pushing each other at the top and to keep them, listen, we've got Angus Chapman on the bench, and we've got Adam Orr on the bench today who couldn't get on, and two very, very good forwards, midfielders, what they can play both positions. So listen, there's a lot of competition for places at the club.
And finally, I have to ask you about Shane Smelt. You've produced a rabbit out of a hat there. How did that come about?
To be fair, he contacted us, and he's moved to the area. We didn't need any kick up the backside to get it over the line. I mean, you can see his goal scoring record. great. He still looks after himself, even though he's 41. He's got the body and the physique of a 30-year-old, and again, he's looked after himself throughout his career. That's why he's done so well. So hopefully he can bring experience. People can learn off him. Colin, Cass, even though he's long in the two, Cass, and other forwards, the two that I just mentioned, a bit longer in the tooth. He can show him exactly what he does to score them goals in the first place.
Yeah,
and if we work with him.
What kind of striker is he? Is he a sort of poacher or a
Both,
target man?
Yeah, we've seen today. He came on, played as a 10.
Yeah.
Then he went in the box, and I think he's clever. He's clever. He'll score goals. You don't score that many goals at that levels. World Cup and different other things if you're not clever. So for me, listen, he's another lad that we've got in there who'll push them ones to get on the pitch and score goals.